weather-wise?
Weather feels great. Weather feels like we back in Westwood, honestly. I'm from the South, man, so anytime we have a breeze in California, it surpasses, everything's back home. But, today felt good. A lot of situational stuff, and another day to work on things that we need to work on that other teams don't. So today and this morning was a great day to work on those things.
For you personally, what do you want to take out of this 1 week instead of 2 weeks like it's been in the past?
For me, it's just keep going forward. Just keep taking that step. Because when things get hard and uncomfortable, you be like, I don't want to practice today. The coach is on me. It's irritating. Everybody get irritated real fast, like the young guys. So, for me, just taking the next step, keep doing the things I'm doing that that's going to keep me going forward. So that's really the bottom line is the mental toughness, because the physical aspect will take care of itself.
When you come to a camp, it's obviously an enhanced X's and O's, enhanced discipline. Is there any time to bond away from that football field? And if so, how?
It happens immediately. You see these guys walking, side by side next to each other. We have a conversation in the ice tubs. That's part of our recovery thing after camp.
Yeah.
So, just spending a lot of time together, getting our minds off of football for a little bit. Because once I'm done with practice, I don't want to talk about football for a hot minute. Ask me how it is back home, or what's my vacation spot going to be. Whenever we have a break or something like that, I don't really want to talk about football. So that's one of the things we have grew in is the chemistry aspect. The team has grew and came together, and we feel like we're brothers actually. So it feels pretty good to have that great bond off the field.
This year in San Bernardino, there's a fire burning pretty bad up there. You guys have that in the back of your mind if the wind changes?
I honestly was like, man, that thing needs to slide a little bit over this way. Somebody needs to grab a little fire thing and go light that part, so that part can start getting on fire, so we can cancel practice. It's a joke, but it's looking like, man, is it coming this way? Is it not? But nah, it didn't affect us, and we got great work in, and I wish it didn't come through, but hopefully it'll come by before we get out of here.
Well, if I was sleeping here, I'd have a hard time sleeping knowing in the middle of the night, what if that wind changes? That happened to you at all?
Nah, it didn't. I slept perfect.
Coach Moore has been pretty complimentary of Lokini and pushing you guys in the competition for middle linebacker. How have you thought he's played out here?
I think he's coming along, with young guys. Like I always said, the biggest thing for them is, are you coachable? Can you be coachable and taking all the things that the coaches are teaching? Because this is going to be a slow process. Everybody been through it. I've been through it. I've been starting as a freshman, so it was even slow for me. And, I just have to keep on getting coached and keep on doing the things at 100%. Because you're going to make the mistakes. It's college, it's some of the top talent of, around the world. So the biggest thing for him is, just to keep going forward and, just take it a day at a time, to work on the little things a day at a time, and eventually you'll get the big picture.
You've been here where this camp is 2 weeks. Did you like the fact it's only 1 week?
I love the fact that it's on week, man. The previous 2 years was hell here, because you get through the first week. And I just asked the guys the other day, I was like, man, can y'all imagine another week here? And they was like, don't remind me. So I love it because, once you get to 2 weeks in San Bernardino, it's like, man, I don't think I'm going to make it to the season, because you're so tired. And that's the point of camp, is to get you tired, get you uncomfortable for a long period of time. And, that's realistically, that's where you grow. That's where you grow most at. But the young guys, they don't get it they don't get it because they're so young. So I think it was awesome for us to have a week here and to be back in Westwood Saturday.
Sweet.
Coach Mora said that when you had to do 2 weeks, it felt like you guys were kind of measuring yourself, pacing yourself through that first week so you could survive the second week.
Right.
Was it beneficial just to have that 1 week and you can just go all out for 1 week?
Go all out where?
For 1 week in San Bernardino instead of having to save yourself to survive another week?
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but for myself, it was a long stretch, and I hit it really, really hard last year. So I was like, man, I came up short a little bit because I was like, I don't know you really don't know how to manage that, because you're going hard, and sometimes goes more, we have situational awareness like we had today, and it's not as intense as it is. So you got to know how to balance, your energy and when to go hard, when not to go hard. So. I think the way they did it this year was awesome, and I hope Coach Mora has it to where he continues with this plan of camp for the next couple of years, because I loved it.
You guys, I think, are 13-1 in September since Coach has been here. How much of that do you think is coming out here? How much has that helped the early
Well-
season success?
Well, like I said, it's all mental toughness, man. If any one of you guys could go through something hard and, you know, just be mentally conscious that, you know, not to be negative or anything like that. Like we talk about being non-negative a lot around the team, right? And when things get hard, you know, don't feed yourself negative energy. Talk to yourself, positive talk. That's what we talk about, positive talk. So, you know, we had a guy named Trevor who's helped us in that aspect of, you know, your mental approach when things get uncomfortable, because things are going to happen. You're going to have injuries. Guys are going to fall down. You ain't going to feel like practicing. Like what? I don't know what practice day it is, honestly. I don't know. But like I said, one thing has helped me was, you know, my mental approach, just to keep going. And it helps. It helps with the team, ultimately. And, you know, individually, if everybody could collectively take that step forward with that mental approach, then I think we could go even further than we did in the previous years.
In what ways does facing or an offensive system like you are now help you guys get better as a defense?
Physically, it's the same thing. The heat here matches the same thing where our offense brings. You know, it's not no sideline to sideline running, just in your face, old school football. And for me, I love that. The defensive line loved it, and it has it's helped us a lot. You know, it's going to help us against the big time teams we have to play. And you know, I'm glad that change has been made, because, you know, that shows, you know, the awareness of the coaches as far as, you know, the player success. And I think we're lining up pretty good for it. I think the guys are responding pretty good, and I feel good about it. You know, I'm glad it happened, because I don't want to lose to Nebraska again if we ever play them, or a team like Nebraska. You know, it's time to beat Stanford this year. So I'm glad we're making the changes we're making. It's going to help us a lot.
How is the vibe around the team changing as you guys get closer and closer to, you know, real football in a couple of weeks?
As far as changing, I think it's just making us closer, if anything. You know, no one feels disappointed at this point. No one feels upset, or, you know, they might be a little tired, a little, you know, irritated, because it's like I said, I don't know what day it is into camp, but I think it's just making us closer at the end of the day.
Is there more excitement as camp goes on?
You ever been to night practices?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're intense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, that's the thing with Coach Moore. Coach Moore's a great coach, man. You know, he knows when to turn it up, when to, you know, have situational awareness like we had today. Like tonight's going to be on, you know, and the guys are looking forward to it, and because it's our last night here, right? So why not go hard? So it's fun. Practice is really fun, you know, and as I got older, I started to realize that, you know, as I know the defense more, it's become more fun to me now, because right now I'm at a point to where college football is like fun. I really love waking up and going out and tackle people, and, you know, getting the defense ready, because, you know, you're comfortable. And Coach Moore, that's the ultimate goal of him, you know, to develop a player from a freshman to a player that's in the position that I am in now, to, you know, just run around and play free and have fun.
You've brought up situational awareness twice. Can you give me, what is that?
Situational awareness is when the intensity is not that high. So, like, special teams are, you know, whereas in favor of the offense or the defense, you know, you're just working things that might happen in the game that teams might not be aware of. You know, like a special team situation where we don't practice onside kick, you know, so today we'll practice it.
Got it.
In case it comes up, and then, you know, we're prepared for it. So, like I said, he's a great coach. One of the reasons why I came here. So things are working good. We're getting after it.
You guys feel like you almost have an extra assistant coach up on the hill, the guy yelling. Do you guys hear that guy?
Oh man, the guy over here, we was laughing at that in our walkthrough. It's just like, let's go, Rosen, throw the ball. That's somebody's dad, though. Somebody don't want to admit it. That's somebody's dad. I said, whose dad is that? And everybody put their head down because they don't want to admit it. But nah, man, it's, you know, it's part of the fun, man. I laugh at that every time.
Somebody said it was Nate's dad, Nate Metters' dad.
Man, somebody told me it was Breland's dad too. So
okay.
somebody's gonna. I think they wait till everybody go inside, and then the player comes out and talk to his dad. Nah, but it's great energy, you know. It helps with the fun of camp.
That's
So.
right.
Thanks
Good
a lot.
stuff.